Welcome to Gombe State, a land of untapped potential and rich cultural heritage. Today, we take you on a journey to witness the monumental efforts in mitigating climate change and environmental degradation in Nigeria through the ACReSAL project. Our story begins with the official launch of the Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes ACReSAL project in Gombe State. On the 31st of July 2023, history was made in Gombe State as the official launch of the ACReSAL project took place. Before the grand event of the official launch of Gombe State ACReSAL project, the ACReSAL team, under the leadership of Dr. Joy Agini, paid a courtesy visit to the governor's office.
We are here this morning for a courtesy call to you, Your Excellency, with a team from the federal office and also a team from Bauchi State, Plateau State, to join the state, the jewel in the savannah, to celebrate the ACReSAL project today. ACReSAL project is here, Your Excellency, to support your government, your mandate. We've seen your commitment to greening the environment, and we've seen the name, the Green Governor, and ACReSAL's team is actually about greening the environment and saving life. Today, permits me, Your Excellency, to quickly run through some of the activities that we have in Gombe State. Gombe State today is one of the states benefiting from the ACReSAL project. And this is because of your commitment, Your Excellency. Because of your commitment and the very committed, dedicated, and excellent team that we have in Gombe under the leadership of Ambassador Adamu Sani Jaro, Gombe State is actually one of the leading states when it comes to ACReSAL. And so we are here today to see how we can really sit with the team as part of our due diligence mission while combining the flagship of the ACReSAL project in the state.
The governor of Gombe State, Alhaji Inwa Yahya, responds with enthusiasm, acknowledging the importance of ACReSAL's mission.
Globally, climate change and global warming are now the greatest challenges facing humanity. For us, with all that we have, and completely a dependent society that is dependent on subsistence farming. Close to 78% of our people are peasant farmers. And the deforestation activities that takes place as a result of the need for firewood or any other source of energy made everything to worsen by the day. So we have no option than to join you in ensuring that the semi-arid landscape where we are located gets improved so that productivity will increase and so that our people will have an enhanced meal of livelihood and there will be food security in Nigeria. Your coming here is very timely because you'll facilitate, in making us on board and do the needful so that we'll fast track these processes. So I would like to assure you, on behalf of the entire people of Gombe State, that we'll do the needful and by the grace of God, we shall reach the destination.
After the courtesy visit, the event to launch the Gombe ACReSAL project was kick-started at the magnificent banquet hall of the state's government house, where distinguished guests, government officials, traditional rulers, community members, and ACReSAL teams from participating states gathered to witness a new era of environmental preservation. His Excellency Alhaji Inwa Yahya, affectionately known as the Green Governor, leads the way. We hear from Alhaji Abubakar Hassan, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Environment and Forest Resources, who delivers the welcome address.
It is my great pleasure and honor His Excellency Alai Mahmoud Inwaya Hadi Damajan Gombe, the Executive Governor of Gombe State, the Chairman Northern Governors Forum, and all distinguished guests to the official launch of the Gombe State Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes, acronym ACReSAL project. We are particularly honored to have with us a high-powered delegation from the World Bank led by Dr. Joy Agane and the National Coordinator of ACReSAL project, Alhaji Abdul Hamid Umar, among other dignitaries who join us to celebrate this momentous occasion, which is a crucial step towards creating a sustainable future for our state and our planet.
After the welcome address, the Governor of Gombe State, Alhaji Inuwa Yahya Dammajan Gombe, takes the stage to officially launch the ACReSAL project and share his vision for a sustainable future.
It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today as we gather to witness the official launch of the Agro-Climatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes, ACReSAL, an initiative that is aimed at tackling environmental challenges and combating land degradation in our communities. As a result of our unique geography, Gombe is facing a growing number of climate-related challenges, with their devastating effects on agricultural systems and natural resources. These include incessant flooding, erratic rainfall patterns, desert encroachment, and diminishing arable lands, all of which have taken a toll on the livelihoods of our farmers and communities. This state of affairs led to the launching of the Gombe Goes Green initiative. Through projects like ACReSAL, we aim to empower our farmers with knowledge and modern techniques so as to enable them to implement sustainable land management and water conservation practices. We are confident that our partnership with the World Bank through the ACReSAL project will help to provide a healthy and eco-friendly environment for human habitation through proper catchment management, gully stabilization, bioremediation, dry land management, and afforestation activities. On a final note, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to all our partners, sponsors, and stakeholders, especially the World Bank team led by Dr. Joy Ikenya and the Federal Project Management Unit specialists under the coordination of Mr. Abdul Hamid Umar for their support in the implementation of this project in Gombe State.
The National Project Coordinator, Mr. Abdul Hamid Umar, provides an overview of the ACReSAL project and its nationwide impact.
We are here essentially to launch our very important project, ACReSAL. This is a people's-oriented project that has an intervention of the World Bank heavily. Essentially, like we watch the video clips, that sincerely, Your Excellency, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I was personally touched and moved. And I was whispering to our TTL from the World Bank on the need to not only extend this project ACReSAL, but to bring all the monies for ACReSAL to Gombe State because of the challenge I saw. On this note, Your Excellency, I want to say clearly that this World Bank conceived project ACReSAL is not only timely, it is very germane and important to the entire 19 states and FCT of this country, and most especially Gombe. As the National Project Coordinator, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, sir, I want to make a commitment here that we will continue to support Gombe to ensure the issues surrounding environmental challenges brought about by climate change are not only quickly addressed, but fast-tracked them. We want to thank you for the warm reception accorded the World Bank team and my colleagues from the Federal Project Management Office, my colleagues from Plateau State, my colleagues from Bauchi State who travel all the way to join us here in launching this very important project. And to thank His Excellency for sparing the time to launch this project and to tell my colleagues in Gombe that there is no sleeping anymore. We must deliver on this project. Thank you very much for listening.
Dr. Joy Iyanga Ageni, the ACReSAL Project Task Team Leader, speaks passionately about the project's goals and strategies.
According to the Climate Change Index, Nigeria is actually one of the 10 most vulnerable countries in the world. And that is why ACReSAL project came into being to help work with the federal government of Nigeria and the state to see how to address the climate change challenges. So the main objective of ACReSAL is to increase sustainable landscape management practices and strengthen institutions. ACReSAL project is a $700 million project, and it is a loan, not a grant. There's also something very unique about ACReSAL project. It is a pool, so there is no specific allocation to any state. So it depends on the state's readiness, commitment, support from authorizing environment, mostly His Excellency, the Governor and his deputy, and members of the Executive Council, and also support from the Royal Fathers. And in Gombe, based on what we've seen, based on what we saw under new map, we are very positive that Gombe State will be able to draw maximally from ACReSAL project.
Deputy Governor Manasseh Daniel Jatto offers a heartfelt vote of thanks, expressing gratitude to all stakeholders.
Gombe State knows too well that we cannot do these things alone. We as scholars of the system theory will believe that everybody is important if we are to achieve our goals. It is for this reason that we are seeing our royal fathers with us, we are seeing our religious leaders with us, we are seeing the chairman of our local government councils, and even our other friends that you see. We believe that nobody can do anything alone. It is not just for this program, but everything we do. Is it security? Is it fighting communicable diseases? We invite everybody because we believe that everybody has a role to play if the society is to succeed. Your coming to Gombe is apt, is germane, is necessary, and is also inevitable. Gombe State, by God's grace, has a leadership that has the greatest political will, and by God's grace also we are having a very great goodwill from organizations, from our citizens, from the residents in Gombe, and all others, and that is why we have been moving.
The launch event wasn't just about speeches, it was a celebration of culture and a demonstration of commitment. Vibrant cultural dances and captivating drama presentations enthralled the audience. Additionally, symbolic support materials and wildlife gadgets were presented to community interest groups and forest guards by the governor, ably represented by Deputy Governor Manasseh Daniel Jatto. The momentum continued as the 3G planting campaign was flagged off with the theme The Route to a Sustainable Future at the College of Education in Iliri local government area on August 1st, 2023. Distinguished individuals took the stage to share their insights as they emphasized the importance of this campaign and the collective effort needed to create a greener, more sustainable future.
The 3G flagship program of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Gombe State, who has been widely and rightfully adjudged the Green Governor due to his unmatched efforts towards protection of the environment and commitment for sustainable land management practices. It is in line with these practices. This year's 3G tree planting campaign is themed The Route to a Sustainable Future.
First, I want to thank His Excellency Muhammadu Inuwa Hayat, the Governor of Gombe State, for the enabling environment he has so far created since the days of Newmap. He has exhibited leadership that other sister state governors have emulated from him, that culminated into all the successes recorded under Nigeria Erosion and Watershed Management, which Gombe State was a beneficiary of that particular project. And courtesy of all the efforts he has put in place, that record success in Gombe allow Gombe or give Gombe that opportunity to be enlisted into this very important brand new project, ACReSAL. I want to equally congratulate the College of Education for being the first to have this kind of facility under ACReSAL. It will interest you to know, Your Excellency and the tax team leader, among the numerous facilities that we have supported this institution, that we are here for this epoch-making ceremony, is a 1 hectare woodlot plantation, which has been divided into 4. We call it a botanical garden. One part of it, we have planted about 250 mahogany, 350 acacia, 350 eucalyptus. And the other part, we planted fruit-bearing trees that has mango, guava, cashew, 50-50 of them. This is a deliberate attempt to see how we can support the institution address the challenges of valley erosion that each and every one of us can see visibly that is facing the institution.
Your Excellency, I must stand here to really appreciate this gesture done to the college, that the flagging of this 2023 tree planting will come and start here. Our problems there are ones that are closed, but there are ones that are so open. And the World Bank ACReSAL project seems to be too connected with our two open problems. So I'm really, really convinced that this will be a beginning of a lasting relationship between the college and your project, ma'am. For sure, the trees that will be planted here will be well taken care of. They are in good hands. So you can rest assured. You can bring more trees and we will take good care of them.
There is something that is very important in terms of ACReSAL. The slogan is greening the environment and saving life. And there is no better example of greening the environment and saving life than what we are doing here today. As you are aware, when you plant a tree, you give hope. When you plant a tree, you are actually selfless, because most times you will not benefit from the tree. What you are doing is for the generations to come. So I encourage you today, as we go back to our homes, let us try to plant trees, because tree planting is actually one way we can leave our footprint in the sands of time.
The Deputy Governor, Manasseh Daniel Jatto, representing the Governor, delivers a stirring speech and officially flags off the campaign. Recognizing outstanding dedication, the Maitangali, His Royal Highness Alhaji Dalladi Sanusi Mayamba, bestowed the unprecedented traditional titles of Mardanin Tangali to the World Bank Project Task Team Leader, Dr. Joy Ageni, and Gayan Tangali was also bestowed upon the National Project Coordinator. They were turbaned respectively in a colourful ceremony at the Palace of Maitangali in order to signify their significant contributions. To celebrate this collective effort, a splendid dinner and gala night was organised. The evening was graced with vibrant cultural dances from various tribes of Gombe State. In the area of project implementation support, the ACReSAL team has performed credibly well. Once the proposed project intervention sites were carefully inspected, the ACReSAL team in Gombe State wasted no time. They organized a comprehensive capacity building seminar that became the cornerstone of the project's success. From safeguarding practices to financial strategies and procurement protocols, every crucial aspect was covered in the capacity building training. Participants gained insights that would not only empower them individually, but also uplift the entire community. And so, as the curtain falls on this remarkable event, the ACReSAL project marches forward, nurturing a greener and more resilient future for Gombe State.